Hi, my name's Coty Taylor, and I'm owner and operator of Hatchery Productions. The hunt that you're about to see is a self-filmed hunt that I filmed on Anthony Landreth's property in Hardeman County, Tennessee. I was able to take my first Jake. I've killed a few long bears before, but never got a chance to shoot a Jake. So in this film, you'll be able to see me. It's all self-filmed, so I mean it's a whole lot less talking than you normally see, but I hope it's a good video.
We're just sitting on the open field and we're just sitting here waiting, hoping that maybe a couple turkeys will fly down. They got multiple pictures of turkeys in this farm, so we're just gonna sit back, we're gonna wait, and we're gonna enjoy what God has most graciously given us to enjoy today.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm playing on my phone. I'm texting a buddy. We're talking back and forth. There ain't no turkeys gobbling. There's nothing. Then all of a sudden, I hear them fly down. They're sitting right there. They're literally 30 yards from me. Me, thinking that I was waiting on a long beard, or one that had a longer beard. I'm just sitting there waiting on them, and I'm texting my friend, and there's no birds gobbling, and then they move off onto the hillside to where they dust and feed a lot. As I'm sitting there, you can see the jakes. They're up there on the little knoll there, and they're dusting and feeding, and one's kind of semi-strutting. So then they kind of make their way back down into the grassy field, and they're feeding. And I thought I'd done missed my chance, and they looked like they were fixing to head out of the field. And I had one single hen decoy out, and I got to yelping a little bit on the call, and they turned and was feeding and coming this way. When they come our way, they all stopped in one big bunch, and I had to separate the biggest of the one of all of them there. So I had to wait for all the other ones to get separated, which was kind of heart racing and aggravating, because you're sitting there and it's in range, but in our states you can't kill with one bird a day, so you had to wait until you got a clear shot. But when the turkeys separated and the one got clear of me to have one shot, it finally raised its head up. I squeezed the trigger off and made a good clean kill. Well guys, this is the end result of Mr. Anthony letting me go out on his farm today and enjoy a day of turkey hunting myself. And it's my first self-filmed hunt. I'm usually behind the camera filming everyone else, but today he couldn't go with me today, and we just sat around, and he said, just go on up there to the farm without me, and he said, enjoy your own day. And so I went up there, and these birds come out about 6:15, and I sat there and watched them for about 3 hours as they walked around the field feeding, and they finally come and got a little bit too close. And y'all probably wondering why Mr. Anthony's sitting here with me, but I had a friend of mine, and they got a lathe, and he said he didn't want to be mentioned, so I wasn't going to mention it. And I had him make Mr. Anthony a present. There you go, Mr. Anthony.
Man, that's sharp.
That's a nice bolt action bullet pen. And
that is too
maybe now when y'all sign all the paperwork on that new lake Hardeman County's gonna get y'all, you can sign with that.
I hope so.
I hope so. Well y'all, I had a good day. I want to thank Mr. Anthony for allowing me to go out on his property on a successful hunt. Y'all, thank y'all for watching this video. I have an awesome group of guys that work with me. I have Mr. Chris Mullins. He does all my editing for me. He's a super great guy. He does a fantastic job on all the videos that we do. I'm the one usually behind the camera, and it's kind of weird being on this side of the camera. I know I know a lot of people say, well, it's hard to talk to the camera. Well, I understand where they're coming from now. So I thank y'all. Thank Mr. Anthony Landry for letting me go out there and use his property to film my own hunt. Chris Mullins with Tricky Dick Kennels in Selma, Tennessee for doing all my editing. I want to thank him. He's been there ever since the beginning. And I thank y'all. And if you need anything, you can look me up on Facebook at Hatchie River Productions. Again, it's Hatchie River Productions on Facebook. Send me a message if you want your hunt filmed. Thank y'all. Have a wonderful day.
And also, this hunt was brought to you by Becker's Glass Shop for the nice glass windows that's in this deer house. And by Burris. This hunt was also brought to you by Great Value Glass Cleaner. It keeps the glass clean so we can get a clean kill.